Oh my God.
You cannot be like walking by yourself.
David has dropped the bomb saying that it's not safe to walk into Seoul at all by myself. I don't really like to be told I can't do something. They're finally telling me now, and I've just, flew across the world.
I didn't know that you didn't know.
You know, a man that really loves a woman, a man that really wants to look after his woman and wants to care for her, would never put her in a situation where she is then in danger. Point being is that, how can he sit there and say to Tionne that I thought you knew that where I live in Sosowa was going to be safe? Why would she know that? I mean, to be honest with you, even if she did know that, why would you not reassure her before she moves? The matter of the fact is they didn't meet where they are right now. They met obviously somewhere else in the DR, and now, you know, for the first time she's going to stay where he's from, so right, which is fine. But at the end of the day, whether or not I think my woman knows something, I am going to heavily say, hey, just so you know, where I live, it's not necessarily super safe. So I'm just letting you know that, you know, when we're here, I would always recommend that we go to places together and you don't go necessarily by yourself. And if you do go by yourself, these are the places that you must avoid. Because at least it allows her to make that choice of, does she really want to move to where I live? Does she want to make that trip? And then if she doesn't, that's when we can look at maybe the next compromise. And then if there is no compromise, well, then I guess we just got to break up. Sadly, sometimes that's what you got to do in life, yeah? But this guy here would rather withhold information and then pretend that he didn't know. If you ask me, like, this man definitely has, well.
I really need her to like this place, and I start to panic.
I generally feel like he lied just because he wanted to move there regardless. And that is not something that you would do for someone that you care for or someone that you love or whatever. You see what I'm saying? You do that if you're a manipulative person and you're trying to get your own way and you only think of yourself. But hey, man, some people in this world be getting away with murder.
I promise. Look how beautiful this place is.
I feel like he got me here on false pretenses.
100%. That's how I'm feeling right now. Definitely feeling like this guy, you know, he got her there on false pretenses. And to be honest with you, the reason I say this is because he even admits the fact that he's purposely taken her out to one of the best restaurants there, even though he knows that he can't afford it. Well, most importantly, at least won't be able to afford it like on a consistent basis. And the problem with that is that you have now set yourself up for failure because you know you're with a woman that loves money, that loves to be spoilt. She's a princess in her own right, right? So therefore, if you're going to give her that princess treatment to lure her in, you got to keep up with it. You can't keep up with that energy, well then what? Then what? I will never understand people in this world that seek love, but don't actually seek love in a healthy way. Come on. This isn't how you behave. Pathetic.
The restaurant is very nice, it's close to the beach. Tionne seems to like it, but it's very expensive, and I'm just doing it because I want to impress her, but I don't think I can afford to be coming here all the time.
The way my man is saying this with just a big smile on his face is just jarring. Like, why, man? Why? If you know that you can't afford certain things, man, make it abundantly clear. Stop. What is wrong with people in this world, man? Faking it till they're making it. I mean, there's faking it till making it, and then there's also faking it until you fool someone to want to be with you. Bruh. To make it worse, she had to travel all the way across from another country as well. I may not be a big fan of Tionne because, wow, the girl is wild. But this guy right here, it ain't it. It ain't it. He's worse than the guy from the last season of Love in Paradise. I forgot his name. The woman's name was April. I forgot what his name was. But yeah. Even though April was one head of a headache too. But that guy as well was also expecting April to go from a life where she earned so much money and done so well for herself to a life where she done none of that, which was just the most ridiculous thing possible. Not the same thing happening here, but this guy here is expecting a woman that has been treated like a princess by her mother the whole life, always wanted the best of the best, and now he's using that to lie to her to get her to want to live with him and to be with him. Yo, where's your benefit, guys? Where is your benefit? Are you okay? I mean, in the streets, they would say that if you're doing it just so you... In the streets, they would say if you're doing it just so you can get a little bit of the... Alright, cool. It's not cool, but it's understandable. It's understandable, but you know what I'm saying. But in this situation, this ain't even about the street. This is the fact these guys are doing it. They actually wanted this person to be with them forever. Based on a lie. Men like this aren't men. Children, boys, you need to grow up. Do better. Either way though, let me know what you're thinking down below and we'll talk about it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, peace.